I finally untwisted my hair. I was enjoying it so much that it took me so long to untwist it. When I initially did the twist, I was just doing it as a little protective hairstyle that I could wear for a bit and not touch it. I wasn't really expecting to go out with it as much as I did. I went to so many events with it. But when I look back at pictures, I'm almost like, I wish I hadn't because I had to tie up more than I'd have liked, and I like wearing it down. So it was a bit annoying when I was just tying it up anyway. It's like, might as well have had it untwisted, which is why I'm untwisting it now because I realized I'm going to get more air through my hair, and that hang at the front is just a little bit too much for when I'm out and my hair gets in my eyes and wherever. So when it's untwisted, it's going to sit up a little bit higher and the air is going to come through the hair a lot easier. I braided it down in cornrows at some point, and that worked really well. It wasn't exactly the look I was going for. But what I love about the twists is that they were so versatile because I did them as small as I did. So I could do the pony that I did a tutorial on, and I could do the cornrows, and it still worked quite well. But like I said, this heat is not great for this. And I want to change the hairstyle a little bit. So I decided it was finally time to untwist it. And something else that was really nice about the twist is that the lack of shrinkage or, continuous shrinkage was less, which was my worry with untwisting it. And yeah, so that one I'm redoing because I put the Bassett gel in it and it just did not look good. So I'm not going to add that on top anymore. That was going to be my plan. I was going to untwist it, put the Bassett gel on top of it, and make it more curly. But actually, it made the curl a little bit more afro-y, which is not what I'm looking for right now. Once the curls shrink enough, I'll probably do that with it. But now this will be a much easier style to maintain if I keep the twisted curl in. I'm really interested to see how many days I can keep it in for, especially as 4C hair has this reputation of being really hard to deal with and not as good as the other curl patterns. Whereas I feel like having 4C hair means that your hair kind of comes done, it comes ready, but people don't want to wear it like that. And I think that's where the issue happens. And I hope with my profile that you're able to find more ideas on how to wear your 4C hair and be comfortable with how it looks. It is a specific look, but if you play with your hair enough, you'll find something that works for you. It's trial and error more nowadays because Black girls have not had the opportunity to play with our hair, to do different styles with our hair, to treat our hair the way it's supposed to be treated. So now we're all just learning that. It makes sense that there is more trial and error. There is more struggle with it because our hair has never really been catered to. And I think that's something that people should consider when they're talking about 4C hair or Afro hair because it's still new. We're still learning and growing. And we're doing really well, actually. Every time I see someone's page and their 4C hair or Afro hair, I just, it makes me so happy, basically. It makes me so happy to see all the different hairstyles going on, the expression of our hair, and people just being proud of the kind of hair they have and wearing it however they can. Because what people don't realize is the white people, not all of them have like perfect hair either. We don't have to have perfect hair. Our hair doesn't always have to look good. That's something that we need to retire now. But once you get into the rhythm of doing your own hair and what works for you, it will look good more often. But I don't think it's something that we should fear as much as we do. But anyway, this is the final look pretty much. I'm just like sorting it out, adding a little bit of oil to my scalp. It's a scalp oil I made myself. So I'm just doing the little droplets. As you can see, I really don't put much at all, especially because my hair is a little bit wet. But I'm pretty pleased with how it looks. It still looks like it's in twists, which I think is really cool. And will hopefully make the curls hold as long as possible. I'll be posting my little series on how many days I can keep this hairstyle in for. Because as you can see, it's actually really easy to do and look after. This only took me 5 minutes to do. So